Tribal Chief?
Not a word spoken. Remember, CM Punk said he will be ready to reveal the favor when Roman Reigns arrives. Well, Roman Reigns is now here at the All-State Arena. That strikes with extreme purpose, isn't it?
I was going to say, this is a power-walking, apparently pyro-free Tribal Chief. It's been a long time since we've seen that, and that means things are deadly serious in the mind of the OTC.
Chicago! Acknowledge me! Wise man.
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
Is he here?
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. Wise man!
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
Is he still talking about this favor?
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
Oh, Chicago, Chicago. I don't know how you deal with this guy, huh? Wise man.
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
Should I share a secret with Chicago?
Yes, my Tribal Chief.
CM Punk wouldn't be back here if it wasn't for me. CM Punk wouldn't be in the main event of WrestleMania if it wasn't for me. And I get it, you're good people. He's from the same city as me. I have to like him, yeah. You're good people, you mean well, but you're not that smart. CM Punk's been around forever. He has wrestled everyone under the sun, Hall of Famers, legends, champions, but he's never been in that main event of WrestleMania. No, he hadn't. Not until he was introduced to the Tribal Chief. That's right. You hear him chant for the Tribal Chief in your city? I'm right here in the ring. I say we bring CM Punk out here so we can quit wasting our time, huh? Come on out here and let me hear what this favor is. Come on out here and indulge your Tribal Chief.
The other member of the triple threat match at the grandest stage of them all, Seth Rollins, who was enraged a week ago in London when CM Punk was awarded with his first WrestleMania main event. And then we heard earlier tonight taking a different approach and attitude and seemingly reveling in this moment of discomfort with Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, as they await the favor of CM Punk.
Well, Roman Reigns is the one enraged now. Roman Reigns wants an answer from CM Punk. What he did not want was karaoke on behalf of the fan base of Seth Rollins.
Chicago! I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. And I wouldn't miss this one for the world. You see, now I don't know, Roman, what this little favor is here, but the reality, I got a feeling, is gonna knock your socks off. And the thing about reality and you, man, they don't seem to jive very well because, well, unlike all of us, you don't like to live in the real world. But every time you step outside of your little universe, reality bites you in the ass. I don't want to do a little history lesson, but example A, heist of the century. Example B, the main event of WrestleMania last year. I'm wondering the same thing y'all are, Chicago. But the reality, Roman, is that you underestimate CM Punk. You think you're above CM Punk. You think you don't have to worry about CM Punk. You think you ignore him, he just goes away. I tried that, it doesn't work. Now he is in the main event of WrestleMania, and that is a reality I have to deal with. You could have stopped this in War Games, you didn't. You could have let me stop it in the cage at the Garden, you didn't. And now here we are, and we're waiting on this favor. Now I'm in a lot better place than I was last week when we were all celebrating Punk in the main event of Mania. I took a week, I got some perspective, and I realized that reality gives you two options. Either you suffer and you get left behind, or you adapt and you control reality. The reality is, you're untrustworthy. I could say the word loyalty, but you have no clue what that means. CM Punk stands here because I made a promise to the wise man. And I keep my word. And the reality is, I didn't call you out here. I called Punk out here. You call Punk out here. I'm out here to hear from CM Punk.
There's only one thing missing. Let's find out what this favor is, shall we? The favor. What's the favor? This is about friendship. This is about legacy. This is about promises made and promises kept. This is about loyalty. Paul, this goes back to 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, when on day one I showed up and they told you that I don't belong and they told you to fire me and you said no. And hell, your wise man is just that. He's wise beyond his years. Paul, you prophesized this on national television on Monday Night Raw, and if everybody else has forgotten about it, that certainly doesn't mean I have. And hell, even before that, if I could throw it back to the day you left this company on Big Show's bus, me and you and Show and RVD standing there talking amongst ourselves. And I mistakenly made it about me. I said, Paul, they're gonna fire me. Paul, without you, I'm nothing. Paul, don't leave. And you said, no, 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 you'll be fine. And I said, I'm sorry I made this about me. Do you remember this, Paul? I said, what can I do for you? And in that moment, you looked me in the eye and you said, Punk, when you main event WrestleMania, force them to deal with us. Well, they aren't here anymore, so I'm gonna force you, my tribal chief. I'm gonna force you out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna force you to deal with us. Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner, your wise man, my best friend, Paul Heyman.
That's the favor? understand he loves me, right? He needs me. What? I saved him. Even if I let him, he wouldn't. Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Let this desperate fool down easy, will ya? Are you crying? You better wipe him up and tell him no. I took you in. I made you relevant. Tell him no. I'm gonna give you one more opportunity. Tell him no.
No, my tribal chief, I can't do that.
Punk attacks him from behind. Right hand after right hand. And a GTS to Roman Reigns. And now bitter rivals face off. A tearful wise man couldn't say no to Punk. The favor is cashed. Punk saying the wise man will be in his corner come WrestleMania 41. Friendship, loyalty, Punk and Heyman in Vegas together.